Hi, not Arch Rock. How are you? The Rock. Hello. Oh my god. Is that's Arch? I know you. Hi. Hello. I'm doing good. I'm doing pretty well overall. Yeah, you know what? Pretty well. I got to eat, but somebody did make me hungry. I'm hungry again because I had my usual light dinner. But other than that, oh my god, I just had the best meal ever. Yeah, I wonder who it was that made me hungry, by the way. Any guesses? Any clues? Any hints? Oh wow, fancy seeing a new viewer here. Yeah, Kishin. There's definitely also a new Kishin. No. Hello. Whoa. Oh my god. Wait, what is this? Did everyone have a let's all change our names day? Also, my best friend used to do that all the time, like all the time. But like not just the display name, but the actual at. Like she would change it all the time. I was just like, I couldn't. I can't. Oh, hello, new viewer. Welcome to the stream. Follow, like, sub, and join the Discord. Minimum donation is $1,000 USD. Arch, no! I have one idea. Yes, hello, Raspy. Raspy, I'm so sorry. I saw your message and I meant to get back to you, but I have. Oh god, everything has been, But all I can say is that you know where I stand on things, and like will continue to speak on the helpful things for sure. I think that's I hope that makes sense, and if not I can clarify later. Oh, hang on, don't look at me. I didn't ask for this. I don't know why it did this. Oh, I don't know. I wonder if like I wonder if somebody claimed it. Mr. Grey Pants, hello. Hello, rather. How are you? I'm okay. Others need help. Yeah, Raspy. Like I said, I will definitely be very briefly at the very least definitely mentioning that though, and just whatever I can do, to for those who can, because I will also say, as much as I wish I could help in ways too, like there are ways that I can actually that I can talk about, but oh god, so much of the look. Here's the thing you gotta understand about being here and adult and all of the things is like it seemed like I got a lot, yes, but that immediately has gone to Dr. Mew and like vet costs. Like, uh, yay, life. But also, I am like, once again, super grateful that I had the extra to be able to help Dr. Mew in that time. So, once again, very actual, sincere thanks you to Arch for the support. Oh yeah, I have to go in 30 minutes. Something came up, but I'll be back. Oh, okay. No worries, no worries. Also, I hope if it's related to what I think it is, I hope everything is okay and goes well, and but well, even if it's not related to that, I hope everything is okay and goes well. And oh my god. I mean, it worked. But no, don't do it, Kishin. Also, yeah, we gotta That's it. I'm out of here. What do you mean? Testing success? Sorry, I'm catching up. Even though I got sleep, it's a lot. I'm surprisingly tired for somebody who got a decent amount of sleep for once. I swear it's just because I was up earlier during the day. I'm nocturnal. I just being up during the day drains my energy. It's like if you're normally up during the day and you try and stay up late at night and you just like or you wake up super late at night or stay up. I don't know, but it you just get super tired. Wake up! Ah! I am. Okay, one sec. Oh my god, it's time. Well, now it's time, but I'm almost ready. No, you good. I'm just doing some of my name. Okay, kitchen. Can't Gobo for sparkly skin because she's a vampire. We'll see. All right, we'll see. We'll see. We're about to find out. Hello and welcome to me, Goblinalicious. Okay. And official hello and welcome back. Not Archrock. I'm not sure if I should refer to Arch as Arch or the new name. Arch, you can let me know, but I'm gonna do for now an official hello and welcome back, Archrock. So we have to differentiate. Um, Official hello and welcome back, Hell. Official hello and welcome back, Kishin. Official hello and welcome back, Raspy. And I will say I'm very glad to hear that you're okay, but I also understand we'll be mentioning that, so just a moment. Official hello and welcome back, Mr. Great Pants. Official hello and welcome back, Sable. Official hello and welcome back, Dr. Mew, who is sleeping down in his little kitty cave under the desk. Official hello and welcome back, anyone who might be watching the VOD or video later. That's right, it's you. Official hello and welcome back to anyone who might just want to lurk and enjoy the stream. You are more than welcome to do so. This is not a call out, this is an appreciation. I am one of you normally. And speaking of which, on behalf of King CJ, official hello and welcome back, Goblin. Hello, everyone. How are you all doing? Oh snap, I just noticed my name. What happened to my name? What do you mean? I thought you guys like changed your names or something. I thought you all agreed to I you all agreed to change your names. No, I'm I don't actually think that. Just to be clear. And oh yeah, to check for the sparkly skin, let's see. I don't know if I have the close up. Oh, I have the close up. Nope, my skin not sparkly. Uh yeah. If we don't okay, well part of it has to be just because that's how textures work. But wait, how's it? Oh, there we go. Extreme close up. Ah. Because everyone is affected by it. Wait, should I check? Hold on, I should probably check mine. Um, it looks like mine is fine. I don't know. I don't know what that's about. Let me see. Customization. Nope, everything is the same. Who knows? Who knows? I'm afraid mine's good, but that's what my account name be? Yeah. Hey, is that the famous Dwayne The Rock Johnson 95K? It's K95. And I only know this because I grew up around older friends, but I think that's like a radio station reference actually. I think that was typically you're like named like a radio station, Arch, I think. I think that's or it I don't know if that's like it was like at one point cuz like at one point I think it was WK, but maybe that's a specific thing. Maybe the radio stations got to choose their own letter. I mean, I know the like I know some things that like the numbers were limited, but I don't know about the letters that they use for marketing. And yeah, Archie, yes, Sable, it's Arch. Game night this weekend? Not that I know of. No, no, no. Like I said, if I first of all, if I were to have a game night, I would definitely have more than a single day's notice. Just to throw that out there for everyone, myself included, because that immediately gave me panic of like, I'm sorry, you want me to do something a day from now? That's not my brain will not allow it typically. Like I will sometimes if it's something like I can stream and do whatever I want, maybe. But if it's like all of a sudden you have to organize and wrangle people and set things, I know it's like technically ultimately the same thing, but for some reason it like being sorry. This is part of my whole deal, okay? And you're fine by the way. This is just my own like this is where the neurotic part comes from. Anyway. Oh, K at the beginning is west of Mississippi. W at the beginning is east. Oh, see, Hell's got some knowledge on the subject. That's neat. Oh my god, that's what everyone's been saying since I made the name in '09? Oh. Wait, but why is it all of a sudden that though? 'Cause like I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Ah, wait. Oh, what? What?
I can't wait for game night tomorrow.
Arch, no! Also, it is not only $1. Game night is not only $1. Uh, again, it has to be, we have to be at a certain threshold, and there has to be enough advance notice to, like, also, like, make sure everybody else's schedules line up with it, Arch, because, like, that's an important thing, you know? Cause, like, I know, wait, what? No,
One ticket for game night plaza.
woo! Oh god, we start off with the hype! Oh god! I know some things. Yes, it happens from time to time. I mean, that's pretty much the extent of most of my knowledge is because I don't have a lot of formal education, but I am a perpetually curious person. I literally cannot turn that off. It gets me into trouble sometimes. But yeah, I get curious about everything. So I learn a little bit about everything. And there are some things that I know more things about, but most things I don't know much about. And, you know, woo woo. You know, woo woo. But thank you also, Arch and Mr. Greypants for the bits and the, oh god, the hype train, the exercise, oh no. Okay, thank goodness it's gonna go away soon. They don't know. Oh wait, no, it's not yet. No, it's not yet. Okay. Oh. Oh no. Oh, hype, yeah. Oh, it's my old gamer tag. Oh. If you are interested and if you are in the Discord, oh my god, no, Arch, what are you doing? Arch, wait, Arch, it's not time yet. You're in trouble again. Whoa, no. Oh my god. Arch is like, never mind a single level. We're skipping 4. Woo woo. Hi. Thank you, Arch. Why? Alright, well, Arch just bought, I don't know, 4 tickets? Something like that. Oh god. Oh my god, I'm already in trouble.
in trouble. Might as well give a reason to be in one.
No. And gee, I wonder who could have done that. Also, is anyone else getting a sense of deja vu yet? Yeah, it happens from time to time. Thank you! But also, yes, you are in trouble. Oh my god. And this is where the E for everyone rating has gone out the window. What do you mean, Kishin? This is normal. Look, I'm sorry. I don't... no. This is too cursed to be anything more than silly.
No one out donates me.
Oh my god, Arch, no! Arch! Wait, how many do you have left? Because if, you know, wait, no. Stop. Be careful, Gobo, you're gonna knock out some child with that thing. Some child? I'm gonna knock myself out. Thank you, Arch, but also the timing. Talk about taking myself out. Thank you, Arch, but also, Gur, it's not the end of the month yet. You said the end of the month. You're not there yet. How dare you? Perfect timing, for real though. Woo woo. But yes, rip Gobo a little bit. Ah, so good. Arch! Ah! Oh god. Woo! Woo woo! Yes, there is a collider. I don't know how well it stretches with other things, but woo woo! Oh god, just a minute and a half left and then my arms can rest. Ah. Oh my god. Oh. Wait, Kishin, the first N is non-stop, right? I'm just gonna leave the rest of that vague, but you know what I mean. Woo woo woo. Woo woo. Woo woo. Oh god, actually that could be giving him more incentive to do that now. No! Oh no. Wait, it might. We'll discuss this. I'm more than willing to help a friend in need. Oh god. Okay. Oh, I'm almost free. Ooh. Upper body almost done. Sure, yeah, we can go with that. Yeah, exactly. Woo woo. Oh god, I am out of drink, so half hype hand. Woo woo. Okay. Woo woo. Oh, my arms. They can rest. Thank you. Behold this. I kind of love it. I kind of love it. And by kind of, I mean very love it. Behold this. I can't take you seriously with the thing just floating around like some kind of wet noodle in the wind. Wait, you took me seriously? Wait, no, sorry. Okay, BRB, see you later. Alright, Arch, that's right. You're in timeout now. Clearly you're grounded for a bit, but see you later. Hello, and what the actual fuck is happening right now? Eddie, you know what happened. You know who happened. Hi. I'm greeting you, Eddie. Hello. You know, sorry. Sorry. No, I'm sorry. No, that's exactly why I love it, cuz it's awful. It's meant to be awful. It's supposed to be awful. And yes, Eddie. Yes. Hello. Oh, it's one of my Easter eggs that's hidden well, hidden until you figure it out or until I tell you and then you're actually able to do it. But it's up there. But it lasts a while, so it's worth it. You're waving hello to me twice. Thanks, Gobbo. You're welcome, Eddie. Wait, three triple the greeting. Oh, it doesn't need to come in a stretch. You can just walk around. Everyone's gonna get knocked out like Mike Tyson. Hell yeah. That's right. That's right. You should be afraid. You should be very afraid. This is one of my favorite. It's been there since the beginning, by the way. I did it just because it made me laugh. I was like, this is awful. I have to. But yes, welcome. How's it going? Also, I should actually get us into marbles, but thank you. I will say thank you again. Thank you again, Arch and Mr. Grey Pants, and uh I believe those were the two main culprits of the hype train. Thank you so much. Thank you. Even though also Arch is still very much in trouble because it's not the end of the month. Now I gotta figure out. Hi, Gabo. How are you? Hi, I'm sorry. Arch happened, so things are. It's fine. Oh look, it's slowing down just like my heart. Yeah. Uh, yes. As the threat decreases, so does your adrenaline. You're welcome. Now you know what it's like. Hi. I really gotta put like a sudden stop at some point to it. I don't know. I also do like the gradual decrease, but and yeah, I can attest to that. Gabo immediately on making your application wanted curse physics, and thus this was made. Yeah, yeah. I was like, how can I ruin this? I think it happened to everyone, Nova, because it happened to you too. I think so. I don't know for sure. I will say my theory as to what happened is a while ago, YouTube introduced what is called handles, which is similar to your just profile names on like social media and stuff. And so I think they made it match your handle rather than what you had as your display name. So there's probably some changes that need to be made, but I'm pretty sure I know who is who and can like keep track of that, but we'll see. Anyway. Anyone asks, it's fine. I'm trying not to look, but it's poking in my eye. Uh, yes. Oh, sorry. I should have added to that, but I'm laughing this much when I was already a little tired has, man, that does a lot. Yes, threat. That's exactly what I'm thinking about. Yes, you should be. The only thing it changed for me is that the underscore is no longer there. Funny. Yeah, like I said, I think it did stuff like that. Like it took whatever your like handle was set to and just made that for your name. I'm gonna change it. See you later. I'll be back soon. Yeah, yeah, no worries. Yeah, if anybody needs to, yeah, I can say the same thing. Mm-hmm. Whirlwind, I know it's spinning like one, alright. Yeah. Oh yeah, thank you for reminding me. We're on a new Marvel's map, so get those exclamation point plays in. It isn't allowing me to. Oh my god, that would be so rude if they change everybody's name and then adhered to their, like, you have to wait 2 weeks to change things. I'm sorry, I'm making myself laugh again. So I don't know where you guys would normally go to change it, but you might be able to go to like uh you might be able to go to like your profile picture in the top right or wherever, maybe in mobile bottom right maybe, but you might be able to go to like YouTube Studio um and that should take you to your channel, and then you go to customization, and you should be on the profile thing, and then down there it should say handle and name. Yeah, I tried it earlier, but no luck either. That's, oh my god, that's so. The fact that they've basically cut off any way to give them feedback really goes to show you how little they care about stuff, because this seems like a thing that you would think they would like disable that 14-day name change restriction on the accounts at the same time that they force them into their usernames. All right, though. I'm gonna go ahead. Oh, this is, I don't know exactly, but L'Angel and Mama's aggressive rainbow whirlwind. I'm gonna start the nice countdown, so get those exclamation point plays in if you have not done so already. But yeah, I think they just didn't plan the feature very well, and they're probably not hiring QA testers and user experience people to like be like, hey, maybe you shouldn't disallow name changes on these people that you've forced into a name change, which is apparently everyone that didn't already have it. Do not be afraid, says the biblically accurate memory gland. No, I'm saying do be afraid, Eddie. That's what I was saying. Well, we already know how incompetent these guys in suits can get. But for real though, Kishin, like oh I have worked in places and seen and learned things that, oh, and just the way, I mean, the way a lot of businesses are run these days, like, you don't even have to know that much about business to be like, that is the exact opposite of how you should be doing things. Why are you trying to tank your own business? And then you have to wonder, is that business just a tax write-off for something else? Like, are they intentionally trying to lose money? Is this, uh ah I managed to get my name back, I think. Partially, yes, it has still got the randomly generated thing, but I think that's uh I think that's because they I don't know. On the one hand, mm, it's a tough call for me because I'm like, on the one hand, I can kind of see keeping display name and username all as one for a few reasons, but I can also see the value in a display name. But I can also see the reason to not have a display name because that does lead to a lot of like weird impersonation stuff. So like a lot of it is to protect, creators, I think. But it's also a weird like user experience mess up. I don't know. It's the thing is like everything is usually very complex and it's hard to think about all of the potential outcomes and consequences, but this is why testing exists. This is why gradual rollouts exist. And this is why you have a place where users can leave feedback because that's your free that you want to not pay QA and UX people, let users give you feedback. Like uh but no, they've cut all that off. It's all like on if you're not on a social media platform, you can't, contact them, and if you don't have a big enough following, they don't care and da, da, da. And it's like, yeah. Anyway. And yeah, it's funny how they won't hire actual testing people, but they will go out of their way to buy this nonsense AI identification thing. Well, Kishin, I mean, once again, if we look at actually, this will tie into a thing that I do need to talk about that I forgot to mention earlier, but you only need to look at the people who attended the inauguration to know how and why they're doing that, It's there's a lot of you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. Oh, you want this much money for, a guarantee this and this many years or whatever, even if they may not be able to deliver on it. Sure. And Pretty Rainbow. It was. In theory, if I wear a suit, I will become incompetent. Her. I I always kind of feel like that. Yeah. It makes it very funny that I have some friends who do, you know, not all the time, but every once in a while do the whole like dress up suit thing. And it's like oh, what were you raised in a barn or something? I don't even know. I've never heard that before they used it. So aha, yeah, Gavo, you said it. Trying to pay attention when that shit is gonna break a window. Yeah. Problem is the men at the moment is to buy something hoping it can make money, then cut it to bare bones and take a loan out on it to do something else. Yep. Yep. Nope. Hell has also got it. But also going back to what Raspy was talking about earlier and bringing up earlier is yeah, I don't know if you guys are aware, but if you are here in America, I just think you should be aware that our current government shutdown is reaching the point that is impacting food assistance, which a lot of people do rely on to survive and or literally feed their children. And so and it very well could impact people like Raspy, and that is that is what I say when I say like lower taxes come at a cost. It's like things that could help people like Geekson who are homeless right now, like nutritional assistance would be a benefit for him, but even if he needs it right now, he may not even get it. And so unfortunately, and then also typically they don't lower your taxes at your bracket, only at the highest bracket, which I'm sorry, but unless you're already close, you don't really have to worry about it. And then also that's only like because it's a progressive or marginal tax bracket thing, like it's not that the entire amount is taxed at that, it's only the amount above a certain threshold. Anyway, that's a whole nerdy topic right there. But it's just explaining how people often exploit the fact that there's just a lot of people who hear, oh, tax high, tax low. I like tax low. Well, tax low sometimes equals no assistance, which would be helpful for people in hard situations that are not like it's not because they're not trying. Like everyone knows that Geekson wants, he's out there trying, but because of the fact that he was, I feel like a big part of it was that he was promised one job and then didn't get that one, which probably impacted his rate of pay, which is what he had probably counted on to be able to afford to live in the place. And so on and so forth. So it's like we have a literal example of like somebody that could benefit from these benefits and is unable to. And that like another person in the community, we have a lot of people in the community that deal with like mental health issues, disability, and like a lot of them don't really have other options. I mean, myself largely included. Like I have some like a little sliver kind of carved out for myself that I've managed to make work, but it's difficult. And like aside from the recent help, like I was on like razor thin at the end of every month, much like probably most people. So I also very much so understand and identify with that. And even the benefit that I received recently has largely immediately gone to like my cat having this emergency and having to, take care of him all of a sudden. So there's also like things that come up in people's lives where even if they receive a windfall, that doesn't mean that all of a sudden they have all this stuff. It's like, hey, guess what? Life just happened. It happens to all of us. It could happen to you too. A lot of people don't realize like how close they are to being homeless, and it's really a lot closer than you think. And it should not be that way. And that's all I wanted to say. Anyway, that's I know. I know. Anyway, I know that was a lot of everything for I'm not I think everyone here is well aware of all that too, but you know, I said I was going to talk about it. I talked about it. Okay. Anyway, we're on a new Marvels map. So, get those exclamation point plays in. Yeah, sorry. Sometimes I'm going to bring up reality. I'm sorry. It's reality. I can't not. It could be impacting me. It's already impacting people in our community. I'm not going to ignore people in pain, like there are so many other things that I would like to talk about, but I also try and balance that with, things, even though I would rather not, but it's also not great for me to be in that space like all the time either, just stress wise. So I, on a physical level, like health wise. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and start the nice countdown. This is the Doinky Woinkies Dark Blacklight Shuffle. Ooh, ooh, oh god, that's very cool, but also a bit overwhelming, but very cool. Yeah, too many important things to talk about all the time. Yeah, yeah, but like, I mean, unquestionable, you do know. I know you know, because like, I know you're locked in about as much as I am. Uh, or at least, sorry, that's my perception of you, I should say. Um, as at least like close to as approximately as tuned in. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Way too much. Yeah. I sometimes slip out of it, but it's usually only because I've like hit a I'm diving into learning about something and I can't like stop myself from that. I don't know. Polym sticks are too hard for Sable? What? Politics? Oh. Um, I don't think so. And also, like, they're very important, Sable. Like, your thing is, I used to be very similar, I will say, Sable. Like, I used to before I realized what it implied, uh, which I've learned more recently. But before I learned what it implied, I used to call myself apolitical. I know what that means now, so I don't. And also, just my existence is political, seeing as there are laws passed that can and do restrict my rights. I have no choice. Like, it's just my health depends on it, my existence depends on it. So it's kind of very important. Um, and many other people's health and well-being and existence depends on it. And so that's also very important to me. And once you do start paying attention to it, even a little bit, it's really not hard to see like, oh, this person says they're trying to help, but they're actually trying to harm people. Versus this person says they're trying to help people and their actions show that they want to help people. And that's like I value the second type
I
of
am back
person.
and high stable. I hope everyone had a wonderful day. I love you all.
Hi, welcome back, not our truck. Hello, hello. I've fallen down many a wiki hole in my time. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I appreciate your takes because I do like nuanced takes on certain topics. Yeah, I mean that's the other thing is like I am aware that there are complexities, but there is also a lot of like a lot of people out there do try and hold on one sec. A lot of people out there do try and like simplify it down to a good or bad, like this thing is good or this thing is bad. And I do try and break that down into, well, some people who say this is bad do so because they actually want to do this other thing, which is actually worse than this. You know, like we contrast and compare, you know, cause and effect, you know, correlation is not necessarily causation. Hey, congrats, Sable. And thank you for the bits, Arch, even though, Gur, you're in trouble. You're already in trouble. Stop getting more in trouble. But no, Sable, I think that's putting yourself down more than you should. You are more than smart and capable enough to understand it. And like a lot of it, like I said, is really just, hey, do you care about people? Do you want to improve people's lives or do you only care about improving your own? No, It's not. Sorry. That's a bit of a joke. That's a bit of a joke. That's a bit of a joke. But there is somewhat of a tie-in of like there's something Hill actually brought up to me a while back that was like some people like to um harm others, which in turn harms themselves, and some people like to help
I
others,
can't get you in trouble, so I don't care. Ha 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 ha.
and others want to help others, which also helps them. Thank you, Arch and Gurr, but way to demonstrate my point. See, like Arch is in a position where he is able to help support the stream financially. And in doing so, that does make me happy. And me being happy helps Arch be happy. It's like it's a whole like thing, you know? And I, once again, I never expected, you guys can see I'm explicitly telling him he doesn't have to, and he's in trouble for doing it in the first place. But it's his choice to do so, you know? Um, because also, like, another thing that I like to emphasize here is everyone has a choice. Like Sable, by saying Sable bad at politics, you are choosing to be bad at politics. You could choose to learn more about it and find out that it's not as like hard or scary as you might think it is. I mean, it is scary in a lot of ways, so like I wouldn't necessarily wish it upon people, but cuz being informed is very depressing. Hi,
Gobo
it's
told
me.
me I had to donate, and I had to
No.
buy the Ko-fi membership.
No. Arch no. Arch no. But welcome back. Arch trying to reach a high score for in trouble. We might have to start an Arch in trouble counter. Also, oh god, we've been on a new Marbles map. He's trying to stop me from starting the races. That's it. Or start me from starting the races. This is Voko Natham's mildly important boondoggle. I'm gonna start the nice countdown, so get those exclamation point plays and yes, welcome back Nova and welcome back Rock and Arch. Arch. I still wonder where he gets it. Well, me too now, since he said he's not. I was told conflicting information. Did I learn that you can terrorize a single person by giving them a lot of money? Yeah, a little bit actually. A little bit. Yeah, it's actually super effective at distracting me. Hi. I'm sorry. It is very effective. I can't deny that. Look, Goblin's been very used to other situations, so it is a very unusual and distracting and relieving thing. Oh, speaking of, sorry, jumping back to really relieving reminded me of the Dr. Mew situation and relieved to be able to take care of that. But also, um so there was some like mix up with his meds. I'm not gonna go into the full story of that because it involves potentially doxing myself, and I'm not gonna do that. But it's you know, my cat is now officially registered at a pharmacy with a very silly name. But thankfully, yeah, because like they had the prescription had kind of gotten lost because I didn't know what they put it under and they didn't like really tie it to me. Um and so we eventually figured things out. Thankfully I spoke to a very patient lady. Uh and we worked things out. And then I called the vet to like verify that what they meant by stop by and get some samples and if I was expected to pay for them. And they're like, no, actually. And so they did actually give us some samples of like a bunch of different types. Well, a couple different brands. I think there's literally only two different brands, also probably owned by the same company. Uh, and like a bunch of different flavors and textures and stuff to try out with him. And it's like supposed to have support for his kidney, because unfortunately for those of you who don't know yet, Dr. Mew has stage 3 kidney disease, and that is unfortunate, but it is a thing that happens in older cats, and he is a very old cat. So we are just treating him with the good food for it, and yeah, thankfully he's actually really enjoyed a lot of them. I am a little worried because, you know, the wet food change was already a little pricey, and now there's prescription wet food, but I will do whatever it takes to make sure he's taken care of. So it's called Kittens R Us. What's called Kittens R Us? Where is this? I want to go to there. Can I live there? I keep him in my thoughts pretty frequently. He's a good boy and deserves all the love and attention you give him. Yeah, I am glad that we were able to like get all the mix-ups figured out and like get that for him. And like I said, I am gonna do whatever it takes. If I can find, hold on, I know I had some food for him on Throne, but I am gonna take that off just because I want to look at the special food. So that just reminded me. So just in case anybody was about to go and check. But no, if and when I find some online though, I might put some on there. If people want to do something about that, they can. But I will also look into like getting some myself, of course, in the meantime. But we're still working through the samples, so. Your pharmacy? Oh yeah, no. No, it was Dr. Mew's name in there was like something very silly. She probably wakes up in cold sweats in the middle of the night wondering how she acquired so much money and is now scared. Occasion it would be that if it weren't all immediately going to the vet. Like, no joke, that corporate sponsorship was like just all the vet visits. That's just the vet visits. That's gone to vet visits now. It's gone to the great vet visit in the sky. And speaking of in the sky, we are on a new Marbles map. So get those exclamation point plays in. We're making such good time tonight. It's only going to take me like 3 hours to get through what's normally a 2-hour Grand Prix. It's fine. Maybe more. Oh my god.
I have to buy another corporate.
No, Arch, no. For several reasons, no. For several reasons, no. No. Anyway, this is 1_sassy_jazzy's aggressive, absurd abyss. It's where I live. And I'm gonna start the nice countdown. It kind of reminds me of Mrs. Puff in that one SpongeBob episode. I still haven't seen that. I still don't know. I haven't, I watched a few episodes of SpongeBob, but then I got distracted by other series. And, yeah. But I will go back to it at some point soon. I gotta stop jumping into. I just love watching all of the things, and I like revisiting things also because, you know, you change as a person over time and you gain like a new perspective, even within your own self. It's actually really cool. I mean, sometimes it's awful because you watch the thing and you're like, oh. Oh, I thought I remembered seeing this more fondly, but this is awful. I don't want anything. I don't want to rewatch this at all. Or like you know, some things actually hold up really well and you get to be like, "Oh man, this show actually was like ahead of its time on this or something."
Gobo showed me the
Oh my
corporate
god.
sponsor and said,
No,
"Buy,
I did not.
please." Sad face emoji.
No, I did not. I did not. I've been here talking the whole time. So I agree with you, Gabo. Remember, Kishin, only WoW references. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, yeah, true. Yeah, can you translate that into WoW? I mean, I kind of embodied that in WoW, though. No, in WoW I had money. I was not, so, see, here's the problem with the WoW analogy. In WoW I had money. Fake money, I had all of it. Real money, no. Giddy up! Who's giddy up? I would have made that joke a month ago. No! Oh. And I did not, Arch. You showed it to me and were like, wait, this is the thing? And I was like, wait. I did say that's a joke, right? It is, I mean, you can, but it's like, I did say that. And I know what I said. Also, damn, how uncultured are you? Very. Well, look, Kishin, you have to understand. That was on a cable network, as far as I know. I did not have that. I have never had cable. Never. Not once in my life. So, what little I did have access to would have been like when my grandma babysat me when I was little, but even then, it was stuff she wanted to watch, like really old black and white shows. But I actually kind of love those, so that also probably explains why I'm like weirdly older than you know. But dude, those shows were actually incredible. I love them. Adventure Time? Nope, never seen it. Nope. I think that was also a cable thing, right? If it was not available for free, as in not even an adult paying for cable TV, then no. Sorry, Gabo, I have to go. No worries, Nova. We'll see you when we see you. But thank you. And what? Oh, what time it is? What time is it? Tea and biscuit time. It'll activate Gavo's secret British brain. Actually, I have actually been thinking about my dad used to get the digestive biscuits, I think called hobnobs. They're actually uh surprise surprise stolen by the Brits from Scotland. Who's shocked? Raise your hands. Oh, no, no hands. Okay, thank you. Yes. You are correct. You get an A on that question. Good job. Anyway, but yeah, now I want hobnobs actually. Time to be hunger. Also true. You've activated hunger brain. And thank you for the hydrate, not arch, and the stretch. Thank you. Little House on the Prairie. I probably did see a few episodes of that, but not that many. But I probably did, maybe. I don't know. Ow.
Gobo, wait. Ad break soon.
What? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Wait, we found out how to remind me about ad breaks in a way that I'll actually hear. Wait, I need to change the alert sound. I mean, I'm not gonna do it right this second because that I will get eternally distracted. But thank you, Arch. But also more trouble. But thank you for the bits and the reminder. And I'll do the stretch. Oh, God, my back. Gabo doesn't know SpongeBob. but I'm sure as fuck she knows all the lore of some old show that is now lost media. Just about, Eddie. Just about. Actually, I did have a few I did own a few movies that were like technically discontinued and books that were out of print and stuff. So, yeah. I like that stuff. Well, sometimes, but usually out of curiosity. Also, Arch, for the Little House on the Prairie, that probably my mom actually might have shown me episodes of that, because she is very into the Amish aesthetic at the very least. Like, not that I think she likes to wear it, but she her whole algorithm is just like people cosplaying as Amish and sharing recipes. And I don't have the heart to tell her, but it's fine. I told you. Yep, yep. Archie's a genius. True. Before Goblin knows all the Teletubbies lore since that was on PBS. I don't think I do. I'm maybe a little bit aware that they were a thing, but not the lore. Also, yes, I am gonna break for the break. I know we're making awful pace tonight. I'm sorry. I'll try and be better when I get back. I'll try. I gotta stop doing these as Grand Prix and we just do random races until, although I do like the wait, can you do the filters on the random races? Because if so, that would be amazing. And if not, I need to suggest that. Alright, I am gonna go ahead and pause early here for the break, so I will be right back. But if you have not gotten those exclamation point
Time for
plays,
break.
you can do so now. Okay, alright, BRB. Thank you, Arch. Okay, BRB. I have returned. Oh wait, have I? No. Oh god, it's not time yet. Ah, I'm running off again. I still have a little under a minute. BRB. Okay, now I have returned. Now. What? What? What?
Welcome back, Gobo's Enterbrout.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Arch, for the welcome back. Wasting my bits for reminders. No, they're not wasted, Arch. They help. They're helpful. What do you mean? That's the opposite of wasting. Damn master. Oh my god. But thank you. Thank you for the welcome back. Okay, I'm gonna start the nice countdown now. This is Stoner Jesus's, with the E's are threes. Cold Empty Empire. But Jesus is not E3, I think. You know, the convention. Is that even still a thing? I thought they ended up shutting that down a while ago. Or no, maybe not. What did they do with it? What happened? What am I thinking of? Who knows? Not even me. Was that it? It was! No, it was. Okay, okay, okay. Alright, you know what? That's right. Trust yourself. Alright. Hey, Miss Gobo. Hey, chat. Hey, Geekson. Welcome back. Welcome to the YouTube changed everybody's name, but you're mostly the same. And welcome, and thank you for the follow. Here we go. Oh, welcome, Ducks fan. And thank you, and you're welcome. Yes.
Thank you for the follow, Ducks fan.
Oh. Arch! Arch! Are you cheering bits to thank people for following? Arch said, I'm gonna stream vicariously through Gobo. Thank you, Arch. That's... You know what? This is exactly the kind of absurdity that does crack me up, though. Like, it's so... the pointlessness of it, but there is a point, but there isn't, but you know what I mean? Like, it's... I don't know. I love it. Thank you. Thank you for making me laugh, Arch, is what I'm saying. I saw what happened earlier with the physics engine. Was that a glitch? No. That's a feature, not a bug, Geekson. What do you mean? I even talked about how it's a feature. It was one of the first features I programmed in. But yes, welcome. How are things going for you tonight, Ducks fan? We are obviously hanging out, playing some marbles right now. Wait. I don't think so. Are you at all related to quackers? I don't think so. I don't think you have any idea who that is. I'm just double checking because we've had ducks here before. You're serious? Yes, Geekson. Just because people don't take me seriously doesn't mean I'm not serious. Meanwhile, I'm like, wait, you took me seriously? Ooh. You go that way, I'm going this way. Well, looks like my way was faster. Although I don't count when I win, so it's okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. You have all the levels. What is I'm still learning what that means. Oh, second though. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna figure out how to redeem that in the near future. No, Geekson, no, 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 Geekson. Your circumstances are not uh your circumstances are not what I would suggest that feature for. You know what? Once you don't have to financially worry about your situation, I'll tell you how to do it. But until then, no. No. I know what your situation is. That is not, it's okay though. But maybe one day, yes. One day you can. Until then. We are on a new Marbles map, so get those exclamation point plays in. I swear, I'm going to try to get through this much faster than I was before. This is Vibbles' speedy, absurd crank. And I am going to start the nice countdown, so get those exclamation point plays in if you have not done so already. Oh, what you talking about, teacher? I'm no longer homeless. Hey! I believe that's new, right? Congrats! Okay, just because you're no longer homeless doesn't mean you're financially fully set though, Geekson, okay? I want to make sure you have all your needs met, okay? All your needs, like, I want you to live comfortably. That is like I'm half joking with this, but that is indeed a luxury effect, let's call it.
Congratulations, yes. Geek-san. I'm proud of you. This head pat is for you, not Gobo.
Oh no, also my anger symbol disappeared for some reason. How and why did that happen? But, grr, Arch, no. No, the head pat's for me. But also, yes, we are very proud of you, Geekson. I was actually just saying earlier though that that a lot of people on like the nutrition assistance might not be getting that, and like that people who are like in your situation are exactly who that stuff is meant to help, and it probably would be really helpful for you in the situation, but it is unfortunately being delayed and or maybe even not showing up in a lot of places, and that's impacting a lot of vulnerable people, and that's all. I was just saying we were worrying about you, and that impacts people like you and Raspy, and I mean many other people like you. It doesn't have to just be you guys, but But yeah, I admit I'll wait to see how my budget balances out at the end of the month just to be safe. Yeah. Nah, it's my head pat. Bad Gobby, you stole Geekson's head pat. No, it's for me. No, okay. You know what? Hold on. Let me let Lawyer Goblin assess this situation. One moment. Need to inspect the evidence. One sec. Alright, you know what? The evidence shows that the scrolling does not specifically indicate head pat Goblin. Therefore, the head pat can be awarded to any party. A rule in favor of the Geekson head pat. Wait, now I'm Judge Goblin. Wait, the lawyer who ruled their own case. I object to myself. I'm out of order. That's true, though. That's just true. Okay, that's a very funny idea to me now. Anyway, hi. Sorry, we've spiraled out into a Goblin thinks about silly things moment. Hi. Hearts, yes. Thank you. Yeah, I heard I was relying on food stamps last year when I was neat. Yeah. Well, I mean, again, like even now, it would be helpful for you to like be able to get in just into a comfortable spot, even if only for a little bit. Like, um, which is, a lot of the time what it's meant for is when you're in hard times and need help. Um, yeah. Rip. Oh no. Oh. Oh. Well, I mean, I guess Arch has definitely done the pay to win tonight, so I'll allow it. Uh, the court finds Gobo 1.75 head pats and damages the geeks on. Oh no, what's the 0.75? Do I have to. Is that why I only use this many? Wait, was. How do you do. What's 70. What's 75% of 5? What's 5 times 0.75? 3.75. That'd be. I'm trying to get like 3/4 of my pinky in here. In the frame, 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 in the frame of the shot. The what's it? I'm moving on. Hi, we're on a new Marvels map, so get those exclamation point plays in. This is the Hunt Music's fast, precarious ramp. If you don't know, you don't know, and keep it that way. But if you know, you know. Anyway, all right. And I'm going to go ahead and start the nice countdown. It's also a water map. So we're locking on to Sable. Yay! Judge Gobbo, new nickname unlocked. Do I have to make a judge's robes outfit? Because I actually would be so down for that. I would be so down for that. I wonder how easy it is to do like I really want them to make it where you can like do cloth physics on clothes separately from the character mesh. That's my eventual wish list for my modeling software. And blub blub. Yes. Hey, my friend Mod-san, bonking any good bots lately? No, actually, tonight's been pretty good, pretty tame. Although we do occasionally get those, yeah, Geeks on. And usually I just, if I don't acknowledge, well, I mean, obviously at one point we'll get to where I'm not able to keep up with everybody new, but I'm not in any rush to get there. So yeah, feel free to greet new people, but also like, if it has been a while and I haven't acknowledged them, then it could be that I'm trying not to just because I just get weird vibes sometimes from people's intros, and sometimes it's a trust my instincts thing, and sometimes it's a we'll see where this goes, but I'm gonna be wary and see if they, say anything else like a person might. But yeah. Mostly bad bots. I see what you did there. Wait, what? Who? What? Huh? What? Oh, wait. Maybe I see. Delay. Right. I forget about the delay on YouTube now. I might turn that back off, especially now that Twitch has got the captions working again. Although I like having the live captions on both, but and being the optional where people can enable them if or when they want them. I know I personally do like having them only because it's easier for me to take in written information than it is auditory. Like it is genuinely an issue that people both with ADHD and just on the spectrum sometimes struggle with, like holding things in short term. Um but it's why like task interruption is so stressing. Like the whole, there's a thing tomorrow. Okay, well, I have not planned for this and I have not arranged with people, and this is nope. But I'm receiving the panic as though it's happening right now. And yes, yes, Geek-san, yes, we are very happy for you. Kishin says, hey, Geek-san, so I can't talk much because I'm eating now, but I just want to say that I'm happy for you. Yes, truly, truly. I am very glad. I was saying I was sort of guessing earlier, but I should ask you. Was there a difference in pay between the job they initially offered you and the one that you ended up getting with them? And if so, was that like something that you had based the decision to move on, and therefore like that was a thing that changed your circumstances? I'm just curious because I was thinking that's probably exactly what happened, or at least that's what logically makes sense, I should say. But I also didn't want to. Now that you're here, I don't want to maintain my assumption when I can just ask the source. Source? I know this will take a while because YouTube delay, so I'll move on and probably forget about this. But congrats, not me, which means Jesse. Yay! I sometimes remember to announce winners. I'm sorry. I get very distracted very easily. But congrats. And we are on a new marbles map. I also waited too long last time. I'm fixing that this time. So get those exclamation point plays in. This is Danny Sue 92's engrossing abandoned house. That is really cool. Also, it's Oh My Gross. Oh my god. We remember her. I remember her. I love her. That makes me, you know what's funny? Weirdly enough, seeing her name makes me actually want to replay Grand Theft Auto 5 with crowd control at some point. I don't know. I don't know how you guys would feel about that, but I think it would be very funny. Ooh. I'm gonna have to think about something and like ask you guys here in a bit. I need to make a note for myself first. But also I am gonna go ahead and start the nice countdown. So get those exclamation point plays in if you have not done so already. And then I need to make a note. Um oh god, what was the oh no, what was the thing? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. One sec. Okay, one sec. I'm making a note while this counts down. So one sec. I'm almost done with my note. Okay, now that I've like hell, you're my notepad. Uh yeah, my butler doubles as a notepad. I mean, he is my writing desk sometimes, right? That's what butlers are for. You just have them and you write their so many references there. Anyway, I only saw the replay of you playing GTA because I thought, oh, here she's gonna be killing more people. I I did accidentally my first oh no, my first ever interaction in GTA, I did accidentally kill something like immediately because I saw a cat and got distracted by it, and I went to pet the cat, but I didn't know I the cat ran away from me, and I was trying to make sure that it wasn't going to run across the road, or I was going to use my body to block traffic for it. But then somebody was so mean and ran over the cat. Hell, actually got a great clip of that, including the like I think I had my mic settings a little too off at the time because it was like cutting out if I screamed a little. It didn't like scream, but if my like no was too loud or something, it would like cut the audio out. So it's one of those like things where I'm like screaming no, and it cuts out, but it's like also cuts the clip right after that. It was so good. Also, I showed at last year's Halloween party, I showed some of my IRL friends the clip of me doing the zip zap I'm not touching you with the torture scene where I was not torturing the guy. I was explicitly not torturing him for the record. Let the record show. Uh and they just look at me like, "Oh, I bet you saved a few therapy visits on that one." I was like, "What do you mean? That was me being nice to the guy. I was not zapping his nipples with a car battery. You're welcome. I just showed you how kind I am, and you're looking at me like I hurt someone. Wow." Anyway. And yes, context in game, not IRL. Yes, 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 yes. In Grand Theft Auto 5, yes. It should have been clear from the context, but man, but also, I'm just saying, I would body block for a cat in real life. I would do it. I would do it, especially Dr. Mew, but any cat doesn't matter. But then someone was so mean and ran over the cat. It was the cat, not the guy. So the gato. Just what in the fuck is that choice of words? Oh, there's a clip, Eddie. Hold on. Hold on. I will let's see. I know it's oh no. Hold on. I have to only featured, yes. Was this it? I think this is it. No! Don't take me to the category. Why would you do that? Show me the clip. Oh god. I will say I remember I had new face tracking, but it was awful there. That's another reason I kind of want to replay it cuz I want to re-record. Okay, no, that's my first interaction, but that's not it. Hold on. There we go. Okay, oh god, hold on. First of all, next map. Goblin, I never heard of it before. Yeah, not me. If there is a clip of the cat getting ran over, someone should make a clip of a modded GTA game taking revenge as a cat in the driver's seat. That would be great. Oh man. Geekson, you should be my clip editor. Make it a good storyline like that. That is nice. There were so many good moments there. So many. Hold on, I think I found it. Oh no. Oh my god. I found it. I found
I'm
it.
gonna play Battlefield
I
6.
found
Wub
it.
everyone. I'm a quiet lurker from now on.
Oh god, hold on. Okay, Arch, okay, enjoy Battlefield 6. I swear I'm jumping back into the game in a second. I just wanted to share the clip. It is it starts off exactly as you would expect it to, by the way. That it starts off with exactly what you would expect me to do in this game. It was the first thing I did in game. And it should not surprise anyone. Anyway, all right. But yeah, so we are on a new Marvels map. So get those exclamation point plays in. This is O'Terry's friendly running pegs, and I'm gonna start the nice countdown. So get those exclamation point plays in. And have a good night, everyone. Yeah, you too, Arch. And yeah, Gisan, that was Arch saying he's going to play Battlefield 6. Yep, yep. Yep, yep. Oh yeah, delay. Right. I gotta I gotta decide which one I lean towards in that. I'm almost leaning more towards lowering the latency on YouTube and just kind of being like, hey, if you want captions, Twitch, but mm, but I also know there's a lot of like benefits to there's a lot of benefits to both platforms. Um, well, more so for one. I am biased. I have a very strong opinion on it, but you can't blame him. BF6 looks great. I have not seen it. I don't I've been I've been learning stuff. But yes. Yes indeed. Oh, I do want to try and think of like something that we could do that would be interactive here that like obviously wouldn't be too involved, but then also should have some like optional complexity, I think. I don't know. I'm trying to think about how I might balance something like that. And dang it, funniest shit I've seen in my entire existence. Thank you for this gift, Gobo. Thank you for everything. Sorry for so little. No worries, Eddie, and you're welcome. Like I said, that game had so many fun clips. It's also it was fun, especially with crowd control. Um, like I really do want to go back and play that again at some point. It was just it really was content gold all the way through. Like, hold on, Eddie. I've got actually exactly what you want specifically. Here's my first human interaction in GTA 5, Eddie. You're welcome. Merry Christmas early or something. Or belated happy birthday. There we go. There's your gift. It's all I can afford right now. Hi, Dr. Mule. Boy. Hi. You want lap time? Yeah, you do. Okay, hold on. Careful. Alright, I'm gonna switch to intermittent AFK mode since still at work. No worries, Geeks on. Okay. And still chat every 5 minutes or so. Alrighty, alrighty. Oh. Yeah, I was oh yeah. But to go back to my the thing that, well, I guess maybe now isn't the greatest time to run it by people now that people have wandered off. But I'm like, oh, what if we do the crowd control games, if we do those on Discord, and I do play the game normally, but you guys do the crowd control interaction, but then I could like focus on getting through the game, and it would have the more instant reaction of you do a thing and it happens, and so people could also like time things better. I kind of like this idea. Also, congrats, not Arch. And hey, hello everyone, welcome to Bay City. And how are you doing tonight? We are now on a new marbles map. This is Spiritual Rodents Devilish Hot Nightmare. Have the nightmares. But yes, get him in, get him in, get him in. I'm gonna go ahead and start the nice countdown so I don't get too distracted. Is the weekend so things are good? Yes, yes. I am. Actually, I was about to say I'm looking forward to not having to wake up as early tomorrow, but and being able to sleep in, but I might not be able to actually. I just realized because there might be Sunday morning plans, and that's kind of gross. Although not as bad as it could be. So, oh, hi, Dr. Mew. It is getting chilly, isn't it, buddy? Oh, yeah, he's doing a lot better though. Oh yeah, we like I said with the mix up at the pharmacy, but we did finally get him his pain meds, and like the ones that are actually definitely safe for pets, which I am a little worried that I'm a little worried and potentially upset that I do think that the vet ER might have given us the painkiller that did have the stuff that's not safe for animals in it. And I don't like, part of me is like, I don't think they would do that, but then another part of me is like, I don't know, they are a profit-based business, so, which I mean, yeah, you kind of have to be a lot of times for business. That's how business works. But um you would hope that maybe it wouldn't involve anything that would actually harm something, but I don't know. I don't know anymore. I don't know anymore. And like I said, that one experience with that vet was very unpleasant, so I'm not I'm not going to let that impact my opinion of all vets, of course, of course. But just that one. But anyway, what sorry, I'm awful at this part, but this is a question. Do you have any plans for this weekend? And if so, what are they? That's two questions, but I'm bad about thinking of questions to ask, but when I do, I ask all of them at once. That is how it works though. Yeah, I don't personally I think the butler is the one with the Sunday morning plans of something, but hopefully I won't have to be awake for that. It's like, all right, you have the foods, you fend yourself, because I will be asleep. Weekends for me are for sleep, usually, as much as I can. Although also getting whatever I can done that's not closed on weekends. Because what's a really, really good decision for the thing is like, well, if I'm always at work, well, how can I go to the things that are open during work hours? It is one of the reasons that it's actually very cool that they have a lot of labor protections in other countries to where it's like you are just allowed like a pretty generous amount of time off and like you're actually not punished if you take it. It's crazy, I know. I'm still moving stuff back and forth from my storage unit to my RV home. Oh, nice. Well, I mean, but that's yeah. So you're in the process though. That's half my weekend plan. Oh, okay. These clips are so good that I almost start to like you. Alright, well, I'm clearly not going to share any more then, Eddie. Don't worry. I'll spare you. I'm kind like that. In a way. Oh. No, I am looking forward to sleep. I've been getting a little bit better of that this week, but I don't know. It's this time of year. This time of year is just exhausting. It's just extra exhausting. Like, I don't know if anybody else gets that as well, but I do literally have the, and I think it's so funny that it's abbreviated as SAD, but the seasonal affective disorder. Oh, which I think is just called being human, but you know. But we are on a new Marbles map, so get those exclamation point plays in. This is Roy from Thas, I think. No wait, Thas. Daunting, perilous hideout. Ooh. I am gonna go ahead and start the nice countdown. So get those exclamation point plays in if you have not done so already. Oh god. Hold on one sec. One sec. Gotta check on Dr. Mew. BRB. One sec. Important. Okay, I have returned. Yeah, I think he just wanted I think that was directed at the butler and was a pick me up. I can't jump up on the chair. Oh. He is having some more troubles jumping up on things. I do think that's actually a sign that I probably need to get him more antibiotic because I do worry that that's related to the abscess with him. I don't know. I'm very worried about him lately, but I am definitely doing everything I can to make sure that he is as comfortable and well taken care of as possible. Yeah, very loud meow. I mean, that one that one can vary. That is like sometimes the loud meows are I'm about to throw up. Sometimes they are I'm trying to echolocate my water. Not exactly that. It's actually usually more of a that's like indication that he has pain is if he yells at his water. I think it's like him being like taking a sip and it's cold and painful and he's like, ow. And then sometimes it's just, hey, I'm right beside you and you haven't picked me up yet. I'm gonna make sure you're aware of my presence with a meow. But yeah, I'm happy to hear it. Yeah, yeah, we're I'm taking him to the vet like so many times. And I will again here soon, probably for, well, I don't know if I'll go straight to antibiotic immediately again because I do want to check in with the doctor, a different vet, to make sure that that would be the course, but I don't know if it is. Understandable, needs a handicap ramp. Well, I've placed some, like, the folding chairs, like metal folding chairs. I have one of those, but it has some like padding on it so it's not all cold. And it's easier for him to like get up on. And he's been using that to get up, but I think he's even been having some trouble with that. So, yeah, I'm wondering if there's a way to have either some kind of, like you were saying, ramp or stairs or something. But yeah, I do want to get something for him so he doesn't, although I also don't super like that he's up on the desk when he is having balance issues also. Like, I do worry because him falling from there could cause problems. So it's really difficult because I know that he likes to get up here to walk around to let me know that he wants to be on my lap, but I want him to be safe. It hurts to swallow water. That's terrible. Yeah. I mean, I've been where I couldn't keep water down and that was awful. But yeah, and then like having dental work and stuff when your teeth are super sensitive, it's like that. And funny, the only meows that cats make around me are "I'm gonna scratch you, motherfucker." Maybe that's I wonder if that's a reflection, Eddie. I yell at people when they don't pick me up too. I know, Crackdown, same. I mean, I learned it from Dr. Mew. At least you take care of your pets. I mean, a lot of people do, and I will say, Kishin, I don't know how much to comment on that, but I will say that I am aware of some further context, and that is also a complex and nuanced thing that a lot of people want to just this is that and be angry at it, and there's more to it than that. But also, yes, bad things are bad. But it's sorry. It's one of those where I'm like it's one of those that I've been very interested in and sort of learning more about the sort of way and how certain oh god, I need to phrase this carefully, so I'm sorry, the words are a little difficult to find right now, but um I've been paying attention a lot to at least a few, maybe specifically one, but it's sort of like pulled from a number of things that essentially operates as like a coordinated harassment or targeted harassment thing, and that has been ongoing for a while but is like very much so ramped up in recent times. And like it is ultimately directed by, I'll say in quotes, like this one person that I will not name because I'm not trying to get like involved in any of that, but it's complex. It's complicated. But anyway, I don't know. I've heard Dumb Cat make a lot of different meows around you, Eddie. Oh yeah, true. Oh, those are private meows. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't know I wasn't supposed to see that. I have an idea of what Dr. Mew is going through for pain when swallowing. When I had strep throat infection, felt like glass. Oh yeah, I used to get what's called like bronchial infections all the time when I was a kid until I had my tonsils out. And then all of a sudden they gone. Yeah, I would get like strep throat, pneumonia, but constantly. Just I mean not constantly thankfully with a pneumonia, but that I only got once. But still. Oh, also, oh god, sorry, I lost track of things. But this is no space, no times, advancing platform time. I'm starting the nice countdown. I'm sorry. Sometimes I mean to get faster about going through these and then I get distracted. It happens. Hopefully if you're here you're used to it. And if you're not, I hope you're fine with it. And if not, and it's not for you, that's also fine. Yeah. I wasn't supposed to see that. You see the sound, twin? No, I meant the message. The message, the hell was talking about the meows and the private ones, and yeah. Yeah, I probably should have brought it up. Sorry about that. No, no worries, Kishin. No, no, no. Like, also, just for the record, like when I do go into things about like, that's not necessarily that's almost never directed like at the person that shared the thing. Like I actually had this conversation earlier today. I'm like, hey, all that happens basically is if and when somebody does like either cross a line or even just touch on a subject that I'm like have, you know, I'm like, we either need to avoid this or, address certain things about it, but like that is just me establishing that, explaining that, and more often than not, the frustration, if any, comes through is more so at the overall situation and like me just being a little bit. I mean, I understand it's a little bit of human nature slash animal psychology ultimately, but it's still a little bit frustrating and disappointing sometimes when and again, not you, but like the people who are intentionally choosing to perpetuate these actions, those are the people I'm frustrated at. So just I'm pretty sure you know that also, but just to make it clear for anybody, like if ever you do it does seem like you touched a nerve or something, like it's not it the nerve is not touched by you. The nerve is touched by something about the situation that you mentioned, but it's not you. Yeah. I hope that comes through. I try to make that clear, but I also understand that people tend to, oh, I shared something that made somebody feel away. I feel bad about that. Like I'm the same, so I get that is also what I'm saying. Anyway, it's all fine. That's ultimately what I'm trying to say is that you're fine, Kishin. No hard feelings, no worries, at least on behalf of me. But I also appreciate the acknowledging and understanding and listening and everything. So thank you for that also. It's really cool. I appreciate people who respect boundaries. That's exactly the kind of people we want here. So I love to see it. What does the banjo sound look like, twin? Eddie, you know exactly what it looks like. You see it right now, and you will not be well. Yeah, actually, yeah, like this. We do beat people. Yes. Oh, I win. Yes, congrats, Crackdown. Yes. Good job, Crackdown. The pets, the fluffy pets. Alright, we are on a new marbles map, and oh my god, it's a cookie map. I'm claiming the cookie map. Even though the cookie map is making me hungry. Anyway, this is Shambuki's Sweet Traversing Box. So get those exclamation point plays in if you have not done so already. I'm gonna go ahead and well, that's the first one. I'm gonna go ahead and start the nice countdown. So get those exclamation point plays in if you have not done so already. There we go. That's the way. That's the way we say it. I'm glad you're so understanding. I sometimes feel like I do that more often than not. No, yeah. I mean, well, that's the thing is, okay. Ultimately, what it comes down to, uh, it's hard to really say which impacted which, but I would say that it is largely that large tech companies are well aware of both human and animal psychology, and they often give more weight and algorithmic weight to things that will make people choose a like feel a certain it's ultimately meant to make you feel a certain way, like emotional an appeal to emotion is a logical fallacy, but it is something that people use all the time in the way that they frame things even. And because the algorithms will like prioritize stuff that makes people angry, or sad, or whatever, but mostly angry, because that's what gets anger gets shares. Like, anger is rewarded by the algorithm, and I don't anger is not a healthy emotion to experience all the time. I don't know if you know this. It's not great for your body, actually. It is essentially a stress response because it does ultimately stem from fear. And fear causes stress. So, um and that's one of the reasons why like you typically won't find me doing a lot of like push for the big numbers and algorithm stuff, because I know that that's rewarded, but I don't want to do that. I know if I wanted to, I could. I'm not saying I'm incapable of going that path, but I don't want to. So I'm not gonna. I have a choice, and I choose not to. And I think things would be pretty cool if more people chose not to. But it's not an easy choice also. Like, you get fed the stuff that pushes that. And again, I'm not saying that I'm immune to it either. Like, this is not a I'm a no, this is I'm there with you. I'm explaining that like I have been in that place as well, and I still will be from time to time, even because humans make mistakes. It happens. But, you know, you just, you try. You try to make the right choice, or what feels like the right choice to you. And the right choice to you is not the right choice for someone else either. So I never try and like be like, you should. It's like, hey, this is where I'm at on this and what I think about this. Um, but I think Hell has mentioned to me that I do need to get better about meeting people where they're at. I'm not good at that. I'm not. I am I've lived too much of my life in isolation. That's where that comes from. And so it's it's not out of a I don't want to. It's a I struggle with that. It's not it doesn't come naturally to me. Um I jump to the logical explanation. So, there's so much cookie. Yes. Anyway, I'm rant over, but also Kishin, I love talking about all this stuff too. I love thinking about this stuff is mostly what it is, but talking here is just thinking out loud. So uh and I love it. So thank you, actually. That's a bit of a gift. I see Banjo Sound as an old man with big white beard and a piece of straw in the mouth, only wearing denim overalls, and probably has a two-barrel shotgun. Yeah, I mean, not always, but yeah. I eat cookie dough from a pumpkin-shaped cookie cutter this time of year 15 years ago. Grandma treated me better than my parents ever did. Aw. Oh man, I freaking love cookie dough though. Especially the like really good one. Oh, I made my own cookies back when I had access to a kitchen with stuff and it was so good. Um sorry, before I get too distracted, we're going to go ahead and do this first marbles race because we are on a new marbles map. So get those exclamation point plays in. This is Woody93185's Dark Magical Forest. And also, I will do a generic hello and welcome in case you just want to lurk and play the game. But also, if you want to join it, you are more than welcome to. But no pressure, no pressure. Uh, so much cookie. I know. I started off hungry. So that didn't help. It's all good. Glad to be here. Yes. Also, you definitely have some interesting people here, that's for sure. Yeah. I mean, but that's like I don't know. I feel like that's how things were was like different people, like, what? What? People are different and they can coexist. That's crazy. What? No. I heard that's illegal now actually. That's why we're breaking the law. Breaking the law. No. Cookie love salmonella in parentheses cookie dough. Same those same. They make it edible, and of course, like the kind that's in ice cream is fine too, obviously. But yeah, I would have some non-salmonella safe cookie dough. Look, I'll do it. I'll do it. And yeah, it's one of my favorites, the cookie dough ice cream. Same, same. Oh god, actually I'm sorry. I've distracted myself too long. We have a break starting here in just a moment. I'm going to pause for the break. I will not start the race until I get back. We're just going to take a short break for me to get a bathroom break and a quick drink. If you need to do the same, please do. Take good care of yourselves. I will be right back. Wait, no. Oh, I was in the wrong window. Hold on. Oh god. Ah, I'm a professional. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, I have returned. Let me fix fixed. Okay. And then I am gonna go ahead and start the nice countdown. So get those exclamation point plays in if you have not done so already. I see you. Hello, Ms. Welcome, Ms. Got Game. How you doing? Sorry, you may. I'm sorry you showed up right before we had a break, but if you are still here, welcome. I was respecting the lurk in case you were just here to want to play the game, but welcome. And oh, you can always go for the fudge sprinkle dip cone? I what? I don't think I've ever had that. Yeah, Kishin also, I don't think I've had one of those before, but sounds good. Yeah, it sounds pretty good. Seen them advertised somewhere? Also giving it for the professional streamer, everyone. She finally learned how to tell time. And I was like, I would never. I have no concept of time. It's a myth just like sleep. True. Like, what do you think happens when you close your eyes? Is it dreaming? Of course not, dummy. It's the Matrix. No, you just die. You just die every night. That's why, like, when you wake up, you get to choose to be a better person. And hi, Goblin. It's been a long time. Yes, I know. I'm so sorry. Everything has like exploded for me this year, but not in like good ways. Like my cat going through some emergency vet situations and the worry about that. But how have you been? It has been a while. It's good to see you again. Although I should remember not to ask 5,000 questions, because uh sorry, yes, let me pause, but alright. Oh, we'll see how tonight goes. I a little bit headachy. I woke up with a really bad one today too. I don't know. I do think like I mean weather just does impact people. I'm just saying. It's energy. Like the energy in the air impacts people. That's not an unreasonable thing to say. Hot take. French vanilla ice cream and eggnog taste the same, but different name. I've never had eggnog. It sounds disgusting, so I can't. And also, I'm not the biggest fan of French vanilla either, so sounds like I was right. I've been okay just all over these streets. Yeah, it's everything is crazy. But in some good ways, some bad, but some good. But I hope things have gone well for you. No, Mark Zuckerberg wannabe. Ew, Kishin. Look, I do a way better approximation of a human than he does. Come on now. Come on. Look, you could you could sort of believe that I'm human way more than like that guy. Come on. I blink for one. I never saw anyone take eggnog in my entire life. Same. It has. That's good to hear. Also, welcome and thank you for the follow. I will do generic welcome in case you want to just lurk and enjoy the game. You are more than welcome to do so. If you would like to join in, otherwise, you are also welcome to do so, but no pressure. Because when I'm not here, I'm a lurker, honestly. Like it just I just don't have I don't have even the slightest bit of like social battery in most cases. Like sometimes I'm able to maintain like There's like a 1 to 2 person capacity, but I can't quickly shift it. It is very true. Also, we are on a new marbles map, so get those exclamation point plays in. This is, I'm still not sure if it's Angel and Mamas or it's like L Angel or I Angel and Mamas. I don't know for sure, but it's a lowercase L that it starts with. I can tell you that much. But Angel and Mamas is how I'm gonna say it. Blooming Labyrinthine Academy. Okay, Pixel. All right. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and start the nice countdown. So get those exclamation point plays in. I've seen it before many times before, but I never actually had it. Oh. Yeah, I don't know if I've ever even well, I mean, I've seen it as in like at the store, but I don't know if I've seen it like people drinking it. I don't know. Anybody else here have you ever drank eggnog like and why? Oh, I like eggnog, but I usually only have like 1 carton once a year. Hell is a mythical eggnog drinker. It's funny since it's a drink designed almost entirely to disguise the smell slash taste of alcohol. Is that it? And I do not like to do the drinking thing. Oh. I mean, I feel like eggnog is like drinking raw eggs like kind of shit the gym rats who base their lives on the gym do. That's kind of how I feel, Eddie. I'm like, it just sounds, yeah, it just makes me think of like drinking raw eggs and it's just unappealing. Look, it's bad branding, it's bad marketing. What can I tell you? Bad branding. Yeah. What's the matter, Chris? You don't stock up for the apocalypse? Ew, no. God, also imagine how disgusting that would be with just like cartons of rotten egg smell. Oh, oh, Kishin. Now I'm in an apocalyptic bunker with just walls and walls lined with rotten egg smell. Thank you. Get me out of there. Have had it around you? It's entirely possible. I think you had like an eggnog shake or something, like milkshake, and I tried a bit of it. I don't know. Modson knows how to use it. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Hell is the real eggnog enjoyer. He's the professional on this shit. Really seems to be. You're welcome, Comet. Yeah, thank you, Kishin. Oh, just, yeah. Look, it's very easy for me to just immediately be in the scenario. It's awful. Although thankfully I'm not in there, so that's better. Now I'm relieved. Drink like 4 times a year, Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's. I used to drink like, I mean, well, if we're talking younger Goblin, a lot. Too much. To the point that I decided not to. Um, but after that, it was pretty much once a year at the convention that I went to, and also largely because the bar was literally free. You just tipped, and I'm like, all right, I can be generous with the tip and not feel like I'm paying like $50 for 5 drinks. You know, it's economical. It's economically viable to drink once a year. I don't know about anybody else, but that's about how I was. I'm like, because drink, that's another thing is like drinking is expensive. I mean, everything is expensive now. And again, like there are people who are literally losing their ability to feed themselves and or their families, and that is not a good thing, and I don't see how that helps anybody, and that's kind of the point, unfortunately. But anyway, again, most of you know this, so I don't need to go too into it, but we occasionally express our frustrations with things that should not be the way that they are sometimes, because I think that's okay to do. Yeah, wouldn't consider myself an avid drinker. Yeah, me neither. I went to a few like local IRL friend parties too where they had a bit of drinking and it was a bring your own thing, but even that I think I eventually stopped even buying alcohol to drink there. And yeah, it's fine. It's fine if other people do, for the record. Like, to each their own, as long as you're not actively causing harm to somebody, obviously. Like, now, if there's a problem, you have to be the one to decide to deal with it, but I don't think that's anybody here either. But, you know. And yeah, I don't drink. The best thing I can tolerate is rum and coke. I used to, weirdly enough, I used to kind of like whiskey sours, even though I'm not a big fan of either of those flavors. But it like, it was like, uh, I think there was enough sweetness in it to offset the disgustingness, just barely. But then, oh, a friend introduced me to a drink called a pineapple upside down cake, which, oh my god, it's so dangerous. As one part vanilla vodka, one part pineapple juice, and then like a splash of grenadine. You shake that up. It tastes exactly like a pineapple upside down cake. That is a dangerous drink. It is delicious. If I ever go back to that convention, I will definitely be having all of those. Also, we are on a new Marvels map. I'm sorry, I get very distracted, but we are on a new Marvels map. So get those exclamation point plays in. This is actually the last map of this Grand Prix, which we will probably be wrapping up shortly after, just because I think Dr. Mew does need some. Dr. Mew needs some attention, and you guys know Dr. Mew right now is definitely the priority since he's been sick, and I need to give him all the attention that I can. The only alcohol I consume is the one that comes in them beans. Alcohol beans? What is alcohol beans? I'm unfamiliar. You can make alcohol from legumes, but it is inefficient. I don't know. What? Oh, wait. Is this actually a thing? Hold on. Oh, wait. That's how they're cooked, though. That's how they're cooked. It was like, is it borracho beans? But that's a way to cook them. I hear that alcohol from cacao beans is tasty. Mmm. I mean, there are a lot of chocolate liqueurs for the fancy liqueur. Sorry. Yes, I have to make fun of it. That's new to me too. Yeah. Drunken beans. Hey, yeah, is the recipe that is used here in Mexico. Yeah, that's the thing I found. Borracho beans. I'm probably pronouncing the first word wrong, but it seems it's close enough. All right, I'm going to go ahead and start the nice countdown. So get those exclamation point plays in. Agreed, beer tastes horrible. Yeah. Oh, yeah, not gonna lie, I tried the can of beer that all my relatives drink and it was dog shit. So I've never drunk in my life again. Yeah, beer is very disgusting. Like I honestly do kind of feel like so much of alcohol is just like the social aspects and the I mean, to some degree, the reliance on it to lower inhibitions, essentially. Like, a lot of people feel like they need it to perform, when usually no, please don't. Please do not. Hey, you ever want to know what happens? The end story with that happens. I will say, um, those are things I learned about wrestling from having friends who were into it. Was a lot of people die very early from using like uh basically overusing alcohol and cocaine and stuff to like be ready for a show. And nope, not not doing that here. I think in one of my earlier streams, I had like a single thing to start the show as I was first starting out. And then I was like, I am going to stop relying on this for multiple reasons, one of which is definitely cost. But two of which, I do not want this to be the thing that I need to do this. And then three, also, I think by that point, and it was only a little while, but by that point, I was already like, I had practiced being comfortable with it, and so I could be close enough. Yeah, who would have thought that drinking poison is disgusting? Yeah. Yeah, so we add alcohol to the beans, although not gonna lie, it doesn't even give it that much flavor. I just put it in because that's how the recipe goes. Yeah, I feel like I don't know. Maybe it's me, or maybe I just also don't see the appeal in ordering a lot of the like beer battered things either. But yeah, it doesn't have an appealing taste for me usually. There are a few that I will say are like slightly less awful. Um, but it's usually more like, oh, we put a strong enough other taste in here to mask the taste of beer. Like there is actually a jalapeno beer that I've had before that's on the lighter side, and so it's like not, it doesn't have as much of that beer taste. And the like spiciness of the jalapeno is like actually pretty good. But that's a very occasionally when a friend drags me out to be social and it's at a place that serves that stuff, I will maybe have one again. Like I said, social reasons. And yeah, oh, to be completely transparent, I don't like alcohol and do not partake. Yeah, hell's not really a partaker of anything. Which is also perfectly fine. Yeah, like that is ultimately a good way to be if that is something that you want and choose to do. Like it is certainly a very much so healthier thing for your body. But also that is in no way telling people what they can or should or whatever, do. Genuinely ask myself why the fuck my uncles drink it. Sir, please, it's like drinking yellow ethyl alcohol. Why? I love this group separated by everything but united by a hatred of beer. Yeah, which is also extra funny, Eddie, because I grew up with a bunch of older friends by hanging out at a pub where most of them drank beer. I drank cider. I drank apple juice. It's much better. Actually, cider is kind of like, look, if I were to partake in a casual drinking thing, cider would be another like yeah, I use wine as a deglazer when cooking all the time. I also sometimes use beer to flavor cheese dip. Oh no, don't do it. Alright, we have finished the Grand Prix, so let's see who we got here. In third place, we have me. Yay, I'm not first. In second place, we have Desi. Congrats, Desi. And in first place, we have Hell. Gross. But all right, we'll give the big shout out to Hell for winning the Grand Prix reluctantly. We mostly joke. Hell is very much so appreciated around here and helps out a lot. Thank you. Sincere thank you. I can't fully even jokingly be too mean. Anyway. All right. Yeah, I am probably gonna wrap up here in a sec, but I will do a few like random lapse maps in the meantime. But yeah, no, it was one of those things that for me at least, I know I don't talk about this stuff often because it's not like what identifies me, but it is part of me. But I am officially diagnosed with bipolar disorder, and have been since I was like very young. So, and yes, it is legit. Um, woo, I have had, and I've got the stories to prove it. But yeah, one of those things like alcohol does not pair well with that because I do have the propensity, or like basically it's easy for me to overdo things, and drinking is one of those things. And basically as soon as I was allowed to, predictably I overdid that thing. But you know what? You know what really puts that to a stop quick? Severe alcohol poisoning that I really should have gone to the hospital for, but who can afford that? Uh, yeah, yeah. You have a single day where you can't keep water down, and I swear that'll learn you. All right, though. Yeah, so we are on a new Marvels map. I'm just gonna do a few laps maps here. So these are dev maps, so I'm not gonna read the names off, but I am gonna go ahead and start the nice countdown. I know I didn't say it, but get those exclamation point plays in if you have not done so already. Okay, beer is ass, but wine is not that bad. Although the one I tried was more grape juice than alcohol, but not gonna lie, it made my head hurt a little bit, so I never took it again. Wine is another thing where, yeah, there are a few that can be okay-ish, at least like flavor-wise for sure. Um, there is specifically a type of wine that is a dessert wine, I think. But it's muscadine wine. It's fun to say too. But it really is, talk about another dangerous thing if you like sweet taste. Like it is, that is one of the things that I used to overdo when I was in that place. I do not recommend it. That is a good way to, yeah, it's a good way to throw up and get a headache. Who knew? Who knew? Oh, Grimace, yes, Kishin, what is it? Why? Grimace? I would never show for McDonald's Kitchen. Come on. I shouldn't have even said their name there. The clown. You know. You know the one. Well, you would if they bothered to do any of that, I guess. I don't know. Uh or wait. Oh, Grimace Goat. Wait, what? What'd I do? Who hell what again? Yeah, I know, right? It's only because he's contractually obligated to be here, probably. What a nice talk, shitting on alcohol. I mean, look, hey, we're having a nuanced discussion, Eddie. Once again, I was literally just talking about how we're not automatically doing just good or bad. I mean, we're doing a little bit of that, but we're having a nuanced discussion about the general topic. We're just very opinionated about certain things, and that's fine. You're right. I should stick to the other generic purple monster characters I know. I mean, You know what, to be fair, I don't know that there are that many of them, actually. Like Gobbo. Oh, it's the one thing that bonds the people of this stream together. Oh, like Gobbo, yeah. Hi, it's me, your sleep paralysis demon, here to teach you more fun facts. The only thing we're gonna agree, you and I, Gobbo, beer is booty cheeks. I don't know, Eddie. Like, you say that. There are some people then who would be like, you know, some people like the booty cheeks. They'd be like, oh, that means Eddie thinks beer is good. So, ultimately, you just said you like beer. Don't worry, I won't tell anyone. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, I don't know about anybody else. I hope nobody else has like plans they have to be up super early for this weekend, but I really hope I don't have to be up early. I think I get a chance to sleep in this weekend. I'm like, really hoping, really hoping. Wait, what? Yeah, sure, she says no to the sulking room, but she has no problem puking on alcohol. Wait a minute. Yeah, that's right. I don't know. And I will. Yeah, Hell is like, oh, Eddie believes. Oh, wait, Hell says he'll tell people. Okay. But what if I don't like cheeks? What if I like roosters? Then that's fine. You can do that. I'm just saying, people might, other people might have a different perception than you. I know, it's crazy. I hear it happens. Oh my god. Oh no.
I am back. Damn, lost both rounds like marbles.
Oh no. But welcome back, Arch, and thank you for the middies. And sorry that you lost both rounds. I really need to make this less cursed. It's mostly just that it's supposed to like attach to a certain point of my character's head, but like if my head is tilted, I think it I forget what I have to change to make that move with things that move. Different perception than yours, then they're fucking wrong. Yes, welcome to the internet, Eddie. Which is a big part of the reason that you will typically and should hopefully never find me participating in the internet drama stuff, because that's ultimately all it boils down to. And hi! We're going back to the slugging room? No, Arch, no. No. But we are on a new marbles map, so get those exclamation point plays and get them in, get them in, get them in. I'm gonna go ahead and start the nice countdown. But get those exclamation point plays in, that's better. That's better. Oh, I'm not really. I mean, it sounds like a pretty self-explanatory game, though. But I will say I don't know if it's possible to tell if things were close in that game. But were things close? Oh no, y'all are just in too much trouble. I swear. We're gonna I'm gonna have to find out a way to like we're gonna have the YouTube timeout. Although I don't know, maybe the timeout equals you think about we talk about what you did, not just you think about, we talk about. We'll see. We'll see. First game was stomped. The second one had a close one, 3 point difference. Oh, that's yeah, that's really close then. I mean, I assume I have no idea. I have no idea how scoring works in there. So, but like, wow. I mean, three sounds close. So I am technically correct, even if might not be exactly. But I'm also willing to be wrong. For all I know, that could be like, oh, that's a massive difference. You know, 3 goes a long way. Not dollars anymore, clearly. But also, man, speaking of Venezuela, oh, nope, nope. We touch on things occasionally, and we've done enough of that tonight. Anyway, 3, why not 4? Try harder. Is that lose harder? Ooh. Comments like these makes me wonder if this is something that people were talking about. If Gabo, oh, I think you mean were to stream in other places. Oh God. I mean, like I said, Kishin, the thing that I'm like half jokingly considering with the like not even looking at the chat, obviously there, um, it would be pretty funny to do the normal stream, like obviously with this chat, and then like after the stream tab over and just like see all of whatever the unhinged messages I get over there are. Holy crap, autocorrect did not save me there, damn it. It's okay. I think I knew what you meant or close enough to it. Oh, also, speaking of which, I know I briefly mentioned this the other day, but I kind of want to keep coming back to it because it is such a good point. And also, I think one of the reasons that I actually have a lot of friends who deal with like dyslexia and stuff. And I'm not naming names or calling anybody out. That's in no way meant to be. But I saw the comparison that being on the autism spectrum is very similar to having like body language dyslexia or social cue dyslexia would be pretty accurate. And as somebody who's on the spectrum, I'm like, that sounded like such a poignant but direct and easy to understand way to put it that is just like very accurate because like you still can read the cues. It's just it just takes you a little bit longer. You might have to reread it a few times because at first it looks like one emotion or intent and then all of a sudden it's a different emotion or intent, and similar to word, So I thought that was actually really cool and a really good way to explain it. So yeah. But then just the autocorrect just reminded me of that because I'm like, much like with my friends who deal with that, like I ultimately mostly know what they mean, and if ever I don't, I make it clear that I don't understand and, ask for clarification, but it's never from a point of like, oh, you know, the, not that I've never been like that, just for the record. If people are like that now, just you can change, just for the record. Like, it, hey, if you feel ashamed about anything that I say, especially if it's not about you, because it never is, unless I very specifically tell you it is, um, that's more so on you, and maybe some self reflection is a thing that could happen. I do my best. Oh god. What? Huh? Oh.
I will never change. I will keep giving.
Thank you, Arch. Oh, look, again. Oh, wait, no, are you saying you feel ashamed about giving, Arch? Because, oh no, I'm so sorry. Don't. I don't want you to. The messages would be 80% sulking, 10%. Oh no. 5% hating on beer, 4%, and 1% I hate you, me. Yeah, maybe. Sorry. The only reason I skipped over a few of those, Eddie, is because I'm not sure. Like I know you're not meeting them in a way, but um, delicacy. Not wait, no, delicateness, not delicacy. Hi, we're on a new Marbles map. Get those exclamation point plays, and we're gonna do another laps map. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and start the nice countdown. And also, thank you, Arch, for the biddies. So already the 1% would be about people who don't have brown eyes or something? Yes. I feel like that'd be more than one, yeah. Oh. No, wait, maybe think about someone else. Wait, so that means you hate Gobo even more. Yes, we've established. He hates me twice as much, Kishin. Yeah. I don't know, Eddie. It's one of those. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. It's one of those things that I'm thinking about if I wanna have be a recurring joke or not. You know what I mean? Like on the one hand, it is like a far enough removed that reference font. It's not like a all too soon. You know, uh, but it's also on the subject of which I'm not as big a fan of. So, it's that. Delicious, yes. But no, thank you, Arch. And yes, I hope, I don't think that was related to the feel shame thing, but I hope you don't feel shame from giving, because it is very much so appreciated, and like, you're doing a helpful thing, and there is nothing to be ashamed of for that. And if ever people try and make you feel that way, well, screw them, they're wrong, whatever. No, I hate you like a lot because you have blue and green eyes and they switch. Red, black, and when Hype Train, you switch in like all the color spectrum. That's true. That's very true. Eddie has infinite hate for me, actually. Yeah, that's why he keeps coming back. I mean, you know what they say, your hate watchers are your biggest fans. Eddie's here to prove it. Biggest hate watcher, Eddie. This motherfucker, hell. Yeah. Wait, what'd he do? What'd he do this time? I have no idea. Also, I'm very torn because I want to stay, but I also want to give Dr. Mew time. So, I think that's pulling. I think that's winning just ever so slightly. I'm like right on the verge of low social battery as well, so also what? Wait, what? Oh. Oh. Yeah, that's what it was. He's just taken so long. Okay. He's using his mod support to win. Clearly not. Clearly not. Nah, agent saw that and used his dev hacks to override Hell's mod hacks and punish him for them. I am joking on all of the fronts. But man, I know agent said there have been people who have taken that stuff seriously, and I'm like, come on. I don't know. I don't know. Everybody's cheating. I can't with these people, right? Okay, though. Yeah, you know what? Now that I've mentioned hitting the limit, sometimes that's all it takes. Like, my brain doesn't realize I've hit it until I realize I've hit it. It's a very, very complex situation to be in. Gabo says this now. Wait until I have wondered regardless. It's one. No, that's only one. Okay, though. Oh, I mean, this is why Reddit exists of all places. Yeah. Oh, oh, it looks like my autocorrect got you too, Crescent. Oh no! It did. It did. And yet, well, goodbye, y'all. Sleep properly, especially you, bottom. Holy shit, Eddie, yoink. Yoink. Oh my god, I'm stealing it. That's mine now. I've claimed it for Goblandia. Game over. Yeah, yeah. I need to recharge social battery, and Dr. Mew needs attention, which is the real priority, but hey, both are true, so I'm saying both. And I just like to incorrectly do one. Yeah, yeah. It was a bit of a running joke to use the wrong actually I know the name for this, I think. Ordinal uh following the number. Yoink. No, don't yoink my tail, Gumbo. Flashbacks. Oh, yeah, that's right. It's not the first time. And I think I told you last time, it's not the first time I've yoinked and I'll yoink again. And it will be painful. The more of a smash and grab. That sounds so much worse.
Tonight's stream is brought to you by Arch, the arch nemesis of Gobo. I aim to make her life a living rock.
Thank you, Arch. Yes, thank you for not corporate sponsor, but sponsor of the stream, Arch. Thank you so much. Truly though, truly, truly, truly. Like that Arch is a big part of the reason that I've been able to take such good care of Dr. Mew and been able to go to the vet. Like that would have literally taken everything. Like I would not have had enough. So, thank you. We got a record to beat. Yeah, I suppose so. Wait, is that it, Arch? Are you That's it, right? That's all? You're out? And now I get to be like, next time there's no more, so you got in all of the trouble tonight, right? But no, I think I want to walk for a bit. See you later, everyone. It was interesting today. Yeah, no worries, Kishin. You go off on your walk. I'm gonna actually finish my wrapping up here soon, but yeah. You enjoy it. And yeah, I had a good time tonight. I hope you all did too. What are you gonna do to me, Gabo? I'm scared. What did I tell you earlier? You should be. Good. No. All right. I am gonna go ahead and all right. Okay. One sec. All right. With rocks like these, we will never have to worry about creating any sub goals. Technically, look, I I still need to finish. I don't know how to format the thing I was talking about with like that's another thing for another time. That's gonna get me onto that topic, but I will talk about that with somebody in DM after stream here for a bit because I need to think through something. Anyway, he single-handedly killed all sub goals. True. But yeah, all right. Yeah, see a kitchen so I go for one of those late night tuber walks. Hey, I freaking love late night walks, so I just need to have my spine nerves not be awful, and I could maybe do those again. Anyway, yes, like I was saying though, I had fun tonight. I hope you all did as well. Or at least, and you didn't have to have fun. I hope you enjoyed at least some part of your time here. You know what? We'll aim for I hope you enjoyed even 1% of your time here. That's above and beyond anything I could hope for. It's more than I expect. So no, I really do appreciate everyone for being here though. Like once again, as I always say, even if all you spend here is your time, it is very much so appreciated. Although obviously we do appreciate those who financially support a little bit more, but that just, goblins gotta eat. But no, I still appreciate everybody, even if all you did was lurk or just join the games. Still, it's great to have you hanging out here, and you're always welcome to. Um, and I hope everyone does have a wonderful weekend. Once again, huge congrats to Geeks On for getting a place to live. And once again, sorry that you were in the situation before, but I am very, very proud of you. Very proud of you, Geeks On. And I wish you all the best of luck this weekend in moving stuff out of your storage unit and into your place. And I hope that goes very well and smoothly for you. Yes, enjoy your rest in your new home, Geekson. Yes, yes, no longer interrupted by all the traffic sounds. God.
No, you can't have my sweet and sour meatballs. I ate it all. And
Okay.
congratulations, Geek-san.
Yes, congrats, congrats. Okay, but yes, I hope everyone has a wonderful, wonderful weekend. We have the time, maybe, I think, so I'm gonna do it. Gotta do the King CJ. Eat well, sleep well, take good care of yourselves if no one has told you lately. I'm proud of you, and Goblin adds on that I hope you thrive in my absence, and I look forward to seeing you the next time I see you. So, alright. All right, awkward goodbye. Okay, all right, love you guys. Bye. Oh God, thank you also for the bits art. Oh, okay, bye.